What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It is November 29th. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I did myself. I'm super lucky. I have awesome cousins and a great big family. So we had an awesome time. So I just wanted to check in. I just got home, actually. I just wanted to say hi before going out tonight. And it's just about 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you're not out yet, that's good. I'll post this. Hopefully it'll get up by 8:15. So the theme is today, before you go out, check in, kind of where you at mentally, and let's kind of recharge for a night out. So Saturday means we are at the third eye chakra. So quick review of that, and the ever important principles are this is our uniquely human characteristic. As far as we know, we're one of the, if not the only creature on Earth with a prefrontal cortex that works like ours, which means that we can imagine things that aren't there. We can imagine the future that we want to live in. We can imagine, things we want to do later. We can imagine anything. We have awesome dreams while we're asleep and while we're awake. So for us, we have conscious control of, when we're awake, the things that we want to envision. So let's say you want to have a fun night out tonight. What can that mean? That can mean, let's say you go to a bar. The more people I talk to, normally the more fun I have. Sometimes it takes a little while to get warmed up, to kind of break through that wall of shyness. But once you get through it and you start talking to everybody, people that you don't know, kind of the party builds up around you, and that's when you have the most fun. So let's just take that as the goal for today and the theme of the show. And so let's get into the mindset of like, hey, I can talk to whoever I want. I am a fun, charming person. Whatever I have to say is of value simply because I'm saying it. I'm a unique birdie who likes to fly, and you should admire my beautiful wingspan. So this is the attitude that I think we should have today. So one way to get into the kind of that mindset is, well, first you have to believe that. You just believe it about myself. Hey, I'm worth it. Whatever I have to say is awesome, simply because I believe in it. And if I believe in it, it must be awesome. So there's no need to have any self-doubt, no need to second guess, myself. And another thing I heard of recently is you should have what's called detachment from outcome. So let's say if you want to go talk to somebody, it could be someone you're attracted to or just anyone. You can't really care how they're going to react, because if you do, then that'll stop you from doing it. So this could go from approaching a new person or anything. You can't care what the outcome is. If you just attempt, then that's a success right there. So one way to, let's try it. Let's try to get into that mindset. So what I want to do is just, you're sitting up nice and tall. And one of my favorite relaxation techniques, it fits into Saturday. I know we have a bunch of new subscribers recently. So hey, everybody, if you're new and haven't seen a Saturday show, this is especially for you. It's called the Epic Jaw Massage of Glory and Destiny. So for me, I'm lucky. I know exactly where my jaw is. I just follow the beard. So I'm just digging in. So what I want you to do is, you got these fingertips. Okay, they're pretty dope. So they go in pretty far. And so the one thing to remember about the jaw is that it is a muscle, And so just like any other muscle, it gets used and used and used, and it gets tight and strong. But rarely do we give it the time to relax and stretch it out. So this is really the goal right now. Oh my God, it feels so good. So flipping good. So your jaw it's two bones. You got one up here and then the lower one. So the idea is to kind of separate, and the muscle is connecting them, or the tendon or whatever. No need to argue about the details, but you got two bones connected by the muscle or the tendon or whatever that is, the gushy part that you'll feel there in between. So the goal is to massage that gushiness part and separate the upper and the lower jaw. And when you do that, and you know what, this takes practice. But when you get there, you'll see my forehead, see the blood or the vein pumping in my forehead. That means you're getting increased blood flow to your brain. So that's the trick for Saturday. It's awesome. It's really awesome. So, you might not get these results right away, but oh my God. Don't forget to breathe. Nice deep breaths as we're going here. So might not get these epic results right away, but this is just practice. I mean, this is me sitting here doing this all the time at work. I mean, I do this all the time. So that's why I get those results that you're seeing right now. Oh my God, it just feels so good. Do you ever, if you're not feeling it, that's okay, keep practicing. But think of a time when you did something and you're so excited about it, and you kind of feel that energy coming up, and it's almost like you can feel it here. It's almost like the way I was trying to think of how to describe this, but it's almost like you feel like a numbness here, like coming out of your third eye. It's almost like the feeling is so intense that you don't feel it anymore. So that's the feeling that you get. It's just kind of like your energy is just like sitting up here. It's pretty wild. So that's the goal for today. So for me, what's the point? Let's bring this around. When you do that, I feel I'm getting increased blood flow. I'm getting increased oxygen to my brain. I'm a little bit more awake. And so now I'm ready to go out. I can go talk to whoever I want. I can go do whatever I want. So to me, that's a confidence builder. Just doing that, I feel more in my body. The act of pressing on my jaw, relaxing the jaw, it's actually woken up my fingertips now. So now I feel like more energy here. It's kind of like, when you do push-ups, you feel it. So that's it, baby. So have fun tonight. Whatever you're going to do. Let me know what you're doing. Put it in a comment. I'd love to see the comments from you guys. But right now, we're going to just take a minute and meditate. So continue to sit up nice and tall. And let's do it. Close eyes. All right, nice deep breath in. Shoulders up and exhaling down. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go head out and try to catch the Alabama-Auburn game. Big college football game tonight. And yes, you can be a yogi and into football at the same time. I know it sounds bizarre. But that's it. So go out tonight, have a fun time, make today awesome. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.